Hey guys, how's it going? Today I wanted to talk about the huge fight taking place this weekend between Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor for all the belts at 140 pounds. Um, so at the end of this, hopefully it doesn't end in a draw, and we'll have one champion in the 140-pound division. So obviously this is an undisputed fight. Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez. I believe it's taking place in Las Vegas this weekend. I don't think they're going to be able to get many fans in for the fight, which is unfortunate because this is the type of fight that I believe is going to be, quite a action-packed fight. I think it's going to be, quite a barnstormer, as they say, because both fighters, like to fight. I mean, Jose Ramirez, every fight he fights, he's bringing the pressure. He's going to the body and he's letting his hands go. He throws a lot of punches. He's got power. He's got that, Mexican style that, is always exciting to watch, and he's tough. He's got a lot of power. He's a big guy in the 140-pound division. So is Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor's a southpaw. Also, like I say, a big guy in the 140-pound division. Quite a skillful boxer, in my opinion. He can fight on the inside as well as on the outside. In my opinion, in this fight, obviously he'll be better suited to try and keep the fight on the outside as much as possible, because I think he has the edge in boxing skills in this fight. So if I'm Josh Taylor, I'm trying to keep the fight at a distance. I'm going to move my feet. I don't want to, set my feet too much in this fight and give Jose Ramirez an opportunity to, get set and start to let his hands go. I want to try to keep him off balance. I want to keep turning him. And I'm going to try to keep my right jab in his face if I'm Josh Taylor. I'm going to, like I say, when Ramirez gets close, Josh Taylor can hold his own on the inside, because we've seen in a lot of his fights, Josh Taylor, he has balls. He has that fighter's mentality. He isn't just a pure boxer. He's a boxer that likes to fight as well. So on the inside, he can definitely hold his own with Jose Ramirez. So I'm pretty sure we'll see him on the inside, throwing uppercuts and hooks with Ramirez. But in my opinion, he'll be best suited to try and keep the fight on the outside as much as possible. When Ramirez gets on the inside, tie him up, lean on him a little bit, smother some of Ramirez's work, get back on the outside, keep that right jab in his face, keep the feet moving, keep Ramirez off balance. Don't give him too many opportunities to have, patches in the fight where he's able to let his hands go regularly and have quite a bit of success, because obviously with the fight taking place in Las Vegas, that's a bit of an advantage for Ramirez when it comes to the judges. It's more of a hometown fight now. I know he trains out in Oxnard with Robert Garcia, but still, the fight's taking place in America, where Ramirez is from, and the few fans that are going to be there will probably majority be, Ramirez fans. So if I'm Josh Taylor, I'm trying to keep the fight clean on the outside, but also on the inside, you can't clinch too much, because that's not really allowed, and the ref will start to take, points. But I mean, you got to be smart with it. And, Josh Taylor is a smart fighter, in my opinion. He's got a pretty good boxing IQ, and like I say, he's got good boxing skills. Going into this fight, I do rate Josh Taylor as the best fighter at 140 pounds. I think he has the best win out of the two guys, with that win being over Regis Prograis in the final of the World Boxing Super Series, which Josh Taylor won, which is a good close fight. He won a majority decision in that fight. I believe he did deserve to get the victory in that fight, but he's also got good wins over Victor Postel, Baranchik, O'Hara Davies back in the day, Vasquez. Now Jose Ramirez as well. He's got 2 belts, I believe, in this division, and Taylor's got the rest of the belts. So Ramirez has obviously tried and tested as well. He's fought Victor Postel as well. I think that was his last fight, which was a good competitive close fight. A lot of people had question marks over, was it a robbery and stuff. Ramirez came away with the majority decision in that fight, and I believe this fight has the potential to be a similar situation, where it could be a close fight, and because it's in America, Ramirez, and with Ramirez's action come forward style, the judges may prefer that, also with him being the hometown fighter. So that's why I say Josh Taylor's got to try keep it clean and keep the fight on the outside, keep landing that jab, and sniper, sniper boxing from the outside. But Ramirez, I'm pretty sure Robert Garcia is going to have, a good game plan. He always seems to with his fighters. They're all pretty similar type of fighters. I mean, we saw what he did with Maidana. He worked on Maidana's jab, and that really improved Maidana's career. So going into this fight, I'm pretty sure their game plan is going to be to, try and box their way in to punching range and try and, get on Josh Taylor's chest and really apply that pressure and start landing body shots. So from the outside, I'm pretty sure you're going to see Ramirez try and use the jab, double and triple the jab to try and get up close to Josh Taylor. Try and freeze him up with the jab, get up close on him, start to let, body shots go and try and break Josh Taylor down. Ramirez is a very good fighter on the inside with a very good left hook. So Josh Taylor's obviously got to be careful about that left hook. And, Ramirez, he's got to keep that pressure on, keep throwing, high volume punches every round. Don't get discouraged and stuff if you're not having success early. But because he may be able to slow Josh Taylor down and come on late in the fight. But also with that being said, Josh Taylor's the slower starter of the two, and Ramirez is the fast starter in this fight, because Ramirez, he comes out the gates, hyper aggressive, letting his hands go right from the get-go, because he's got a set game plan, which is to apply pressure for, however long the fight starts. Whereas Josh Taylor, being the boxer, he's having a look at Ramirez in this fight and seeing what adjustments he can make. Like I say, Ramirez is just coming out with that, Mexican pressure style, looking to break you down with body shots and, land big shots, especially that left hook of his, but he's got a good right hand as well. So it's a very fan-friendly matchup, this, I think, because like I say, both guys, have balls, both guys like to fight. So in my opinion, it's a very competitive matchup. I think the bookies have got Josh Taylor as quite a big favorite, and I think Ramirez is like a 2-1 underdog. I'm really not a believer that Josh Taylor should be as big of a favorite as he is. I mean, I would agree with him being a slight favorite, because like I say, I've got Josh Taylor at the moment as the number one fighter at 140 pounds. I've been saying this for quite a while on this channel. So I think Ramirez should be a slight underdog in this fight, or even a even money guy in this matchup, just, because like I say, on skills, I think Josh Taylor edges it, but with the fight being in America, I think that evens the fight up a bit if it goes to the cards. So I don't see Ramirez as a huge underdog in this fight. I see him as a very live dog in this fight. I wouldn't be shocked if he pulls off the victory here either. But I am going to be picking Josh Taylor in this fight. I think he's going to win a close competitive decision. Could be a split decision, a majority decision, or just a close unanimous decision. But I won't be shocked if one of the judges gives it to Ramirez in this matchup. But like I say, in my opinion, Josh Taylor is the better of the two fighters and should get the victory here. Let me know what you guys think on this matchup. In my opinion, it's one of the best fights of the year. Hopefully, we'll get another undisputed fight later this year between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. We got this one between Josh Taylor and Ramirez. So hopefully, we end up with one champion in this division, one champion in the 154-pound division, with that unification match up there between Charlo and what's the guy's name again? Castano, and then also one champion hopefully in the heavyweight division if Joshua and Fury get this matchup going in August. But I've seen the news that Wilder won the court case or something to get the rematch against Fury, so that might throw a spanner in the works for the unification fight in the heavyweight division. But boxing's booming at the moment, in my opinion. We got a lot of big fights. We just come off the Canelo versus Saunders fight. So boxing's in a good place at the moment. Let me know who you guys think is going to win this fight. It's great that we got this unification fight taking place. I think this fight deserves a lot more promotion. In my opinion, it's a really big fight. Let me know who you guys are picking in this fight and how you see it playing out. Thanks for listening, guys. Talk to you again soon. Cheers.